All right, hello everybody. I'm back with another video to help beginners and anybody learning the game. Uh, that's a very confident shot, and you'll see why as the game progresses. Um, so I'm playing on my 6'2" point guard, but I am playing at the 2 spot. I got put at the 2 spot because I'm assuming whoever is playing point guard has a higher playmaking than I do, even though mine's an 85. Theirs must be higher. So I get it back right here. So now I'm 1 for 1 from the 3 line. And this is a game of randoms. Uh, and it's basically, if you're new to this series, I just try to show people, rec can be really bad. The randoms that you play with can be really bad. But there's always ways to win the game. There's always things you can do individually to make your team better and to win more games with randoms, which a lot of people have a hard time doing. So this is just showing that. And so far so good. Even though I am a point guard, because I'm at the 2 spot, I have to let my guy be the point guard. I don't mind ball handling and being a second ball handler, being a point guard a little bit. You can see going into my quick stop shot, light pressure, easy bucket, nothing to it. It boosts the morale of the team for you to be able to hit contested shots like that. So, of course, doing the opposite would have people get on the mic and whatnot. And yeah, in case you're wondering, I am playing against some football player. I don't know the guy. I don't really follow football like that. So that guy decided to not shoot the wide open and instead dribble into a contested shot. A lot of people do that in the rec. It could be accidental. Who knows? You got by me. I don't have interior defense, of course. But so far, so good. So far, we're just feeling each other out. Trying to understand how we play as a team. Trying to understand the opponents that we're facing. Again, somebody else that got the ball at the 3 line decided to dribble forward instead of just taking the shot. That happens quite a bit. Not sure why people do that. So it's a 1-point game, and notice how I'm still the only one with the points on my team. Nobody else on my team has points. And that could be pressuring, because people will start to look towards you as the only bucket getter. Especially with other people on the team are missing shots. There's 0 for 1, 0 for 1, 0 for 2. It does start to, it's natural if you feel some pressure at this point. I've been playing so long that it doesn't faze me too much. And I know my capabilities. I know I'll score if I need to score. If I need to be the scorer, I will score. So that's the way my mind is set up at this game at this point right now. And there we go. Somebody else on the team getting some buckets now. That's what we want to do. We want to have the whole team contributing in any way they can. So that's some good defensive plays. We get the ball here. So again, he doesn't shoot the open 3. And now we get 3-second violation. So you can see that we're not playing with some, the most savvy team there is. Even though the other team does have an AI, our team is struggling. Chemistry is not really there. And eventually, the center on our team will also leave. So then both teams will have an AI, and it'll be completely fair in that sense. So good pass, easy shot, wide open. Gotta hit those every time, or at least most times. I think I missed 2 shots this whole game. I believe. 2 threes that I miss. And every three I took this game, every shot I took this game was a good shot, except of course for that initial start of the game shot. Again, speaking of shot quality, that's a really bad shot from our teammate. What can we do? We're playing rec with randoms. If I want to dictate how randoms play, I might as well just make my own team and go to pro-am, and then I can, tell people what to do because it's my team and they're on my team. This is rec with randoms. I only get on the mic in rec with randoms if I really need to. If I see the game slipping away, and if I think to myself, if I don't talk now, we might lose this game, then yeah, I'll get on the mic. But pretty close game. We are losing, but I'm not bothered by it because it's just the first quarter. And I'm playing okay, even though it is worrisome that I'm the only one. So there's my second miss, and that was off a Dex. And if you don't know what a Dex is, I will pause and I will go back and I'll show you. So by now, if you've been playing 2K for a while, this does not apply to you, which if you're watching this video, even though you've been playing 2K for a while, that's, thanks. This is for beginners. So a Dex is, and you watch my player model here. I fake that I'm cutting. Oops, it's getting fuzzy. So I'm going to fake that I'm cutting, right? To go to the rim. And watch my player model slide back right now. Watch. Boom. So that's a Dex. And it's easy to do. There's plenty of videos out there on how to do them. Look them up. But if you want me to teach you how to do them, of course, I'll make a video. I do that Dex move from that same corner. I do that maybe 3 times this game. And that's the only time that I miss the shot. Every other time that I do that Dex, I will hit. The shot does get sped up a little bit when doing the Dex in that situation, and that's why I missed that first shot, and why I don't miss after that, because I realize what's going on. So here, I'm patient with the ball. Easy dunk. The AI on their team fouls me, so it's an N1 opportunity that I do convert. And the game is tied. It's why I'm not skipping forward right now, because the game is close. And it's important that if you're new to the game and you play a lot of rec, or you plan to play a lot of rec, that you understand what you can and can't do in these situations. And look at the teammates that I have, how everybody's missing shots. The team is not meshing. We're really not meshing together at all. My point guard doesn't have that ability to. Well, he did there. See, if he did more of that, I wouldn't have to say that he doesn't have that ability. But the ability to, find people in the best opportunities possible. So here I just keep it simple. On those fast breaks, I've seen a lot of people complicate, the fast break this year. Just, take it to the rack or pass it to somebody, So again, easy. My defender, for whatever reason, tried to steal the ball off me, and because of that, it gave me a bunch of space to shoot. So I did that. So look at how I'm looking at the lane steals. Look at the patience. So I actually stopped to make that pass, and unfortunately, my teammate doesn't have the same mentality when he gets the ball. He thinks he can go up. He goes up with the layup, obviously contested, and then an angry foul. And you look at these stats, you look at the box score, and I'm basically scoring all the points at this point. And I am a little worried at this point. I remember this game is from yesterday as of me recording this, and I did get a little worried, because it would mean that at this pace, if it kept going like this, and that guy just gave up another open 3 for whatever reason, if it keeps going like this, I'm going to have to score 50, 60 points for us to win the game. And you're going to see me try real hard to get other people involved because the point guard is not doing a good job at that. And even though, as a team, we're not very good, you have to include other people so that it's not so complicated for you offensively, individually. You should want to include other people, especially in rec randoms. If you're playing pro-am, you usually have one or two people that score most of the points every time, and that's by design. But in rec randoms, people change their moods and the way they play quarter to quarter. It can be a hassle. So I try to include everybody because it makes people play their best when they feel included. So you're gonna see me make an effort of doing that. Um, we're scoring a little bit more now as a team, but it's around when I get to 25 points or so. I'm gonna stay at 25 points for a little bit because I'm trying to get other people to shoot the ball and to be more comfortable shooting. You see, number 10 on our team, by this point, he's given up 3 or 4 open looks because he's scared to shoot. People are missing a lot of shots. So boom, a dex right here. You guys saw that? If you didn't see that, I'll show you again. I was gonna say you can go back yourself, but I'll show you one more time. Watch my player model. Boom. Perfect dex, and this time I time it perfectly. And I'm gonna do that, I think, at least once more, but I think it's twice more that I do that. Once or twice. Anyway, we have a decent lead. It's not the greatest lead. It's still a lot of time left in the game. Really bad pass. I call a timeout because somebody's gonna get called for 3 seconds, and we're just not playing very well. And again, I have to say that this is rec, and it's rec with randoms on top of that. You're not gonna find the best players in the world playing here, and it's something that you have to be aware of when you're playing this mode. And if you get upset at people and if you get annoyed with people, you have to remember that these people are, in terms of skill, they're at the bottom of the community skill level, and that's not something to be ashamed of or whatever. It's just how it is on average. You're playing rec and you're playing without a team. So now he takes a shot and he misses. So now all those open shots that he's been given up, he took that one and he missed. Now it's up to him to figure out how is he going to feel in going into the next shot, because he's going to get more shooting opportunities. So there, somebody should have passed the ball. I was cutting, and then I try to get out of the way from the paint, and I probably caused that turnover to happen. But again, it's because we're not meshing well as a team. The ball is not moving very much. Got bailed out. So the thing with rec, why it's such an easy mode, is because, well, for one, the sliders are different from Pro-Am and Proving Grounds. They're easier sliders. You can use a meter in here. And because it's solo rec, it means that it's a lot of people that play casually, people without teams. I like to play rec as a form of warming up, or a form of, a relaxing game, basically. So I'm not in the Pro-Am or Proving Grounds all the time, where it's a bit more toxic. Rec is a little easier going. So that's why I'm here. And also because I get to make these videos, the rec is probably the easiest place for me to make these videos. Whereas in Pro-Am, things would be a little different. Even though I have made Pro-Am videos, there's more play calls in there. It's a little bit more confusing for the new player. Rec is a lot easier for the new player to understand. So yeah, we have a 9-point lead here. And we have 39 points as a team. I have 23 by myself. Um, yeah, so I feel okay at this point. 9-point lead is all right. Like, if we lose this 9-point lead, um, it's because people haven't realized that they need to give me the ball at this point. So you can see here, I'm trying. That guy had an open shot. Can he shoot? I don't know. He was at the 3-point line. That's why I gave him the ball. And that's the center. And the center is going to end up leaving eventually. So I'm getting the ball now. And, I don't mind it. I could have shot. I could have shot right there. But again, this is what I mean by trying to get people involved. He could have passed it. There's not enough ball movement after the initial pass. You'll notice that our team will make 1, 2 passes at most, and then we're taking a shot. So like right here, that's a fine shot. That's fine. He's wide open. Not sure what the defender was doing there, but should have stayed in the paint in that play. But we're okay. You can see I dex a little bit. I could shoot. I could have shot. I chose not to. I passed to the AI, so the center left at this point. So now both teams have an AI. And you can see how still our team has a hard time wanting to make the ball move around, even though this year it's super beneficial for you to move the ball around. And teams just don't do it. But when they do it, and if you've been playing 2K25, you'll know what I'm saying. You want the ball to move around because it's easier to score that way. It's easier to score in any way when you move the ball around. Drive to the dunk, shooting. If you move the ball around, you do the extra passes, you will get people open more often than not. Really bad pass from the playmaker on our team. I don't understand it, but he's the point guard in this situation, and I respect it. I don't try to call for the ball, and you can see that I'm not trying to take his point guard spot away, even though I am a point guard build. So we're dribbling inside the paint for whatever reason. We're giving away open shots to do contested shots like that, and that kind of stuff is very frustrating. But again, it is the rec. It's random's rec. I could get on the mic and try to say something, but like I've said before, I don't want to upset anybody. They could be young. They could just be, maybe they're under they've been drinking or smoking or they're just chilling. Maybe they can't even hear me. Maybe they don't have the game audio on. That's also a possibility. And because we're still winning, I'm not gonna bother too much. I'm having a good game, and I feel pretty confident that we'll win. Maybe not with plays like that, but you can see how complicated it has been. Even though we do have one more assist than the other team, and we are winning, you can see how complicated it has been to get the ball to move around in our team, and that is so frustrating. People keep taking contested shots or missing shots that they should be hitting. And still to this point in the game, I'm the only one that has any sort of consistent offense and, keeping us alive. So here, good pass, good shot. He finally hits one, and, that gives him confidence, hopefully, for the next one. He does have a very slow speed on his shot. That's the small forward that shot that one. So he's 1 for 3 now. But this is what I mean by wanting to get other people involved. It's really important that other players can shoot and feel like they can shoot, because then that also opens up everybody's shot, right? So So far, so good. I get another really good steal here. And I'm going to stop. I could have shot, and I should have. I passed it to AI for a wide open. The AI misses, but it's a good shot. It's a wide open shot. I'm okay with that. So again, really good defensive play. We get a few of those really good defensive plays, and that helps a lot. I think I end the game with like 5 steals, and that helps a lot as well. Okay. I could have shot there, but I wasn't too sure about the catch animation. So I try to go into a dribble, and my thinking was I'm a dribble and then go to the basket, or dribble, step back into a shot. I got fouled, so I get free buckets. 25 seconds in the third. We got a decent little lead now. It could still be taken away. It's only a 12-point lead at this point. I call the ball from the AI. I pass it to my point guard. The point guard, I don't know why he did that. You can see how there's 4 people in the paint. So that's the play to make right there. That's the perfect play to make. Pass out into a shot because there's 4 people in the paint. So yeah, our team is slowly becoming more comfortable shooting the ball and passing the ball. And you notice that that play involved extra passes, and that's how we got the wide open shot. Pass to the AI makes it. That's perfect. And at this point, I mean, the game is kind of finished at this point. You know, there's not much to it. I'm getting the ball. I'm doing some point guard duties right now. And I'm watching, I'm looking. Am I going to shoot? Am I going to pass? See, that guy was cutting, but he didn't complete the cut. So he got bumped out of the way, and I will show you what I mean because I want you guys to see this. So look at number 10 here in the corner. I'm watching him and he cuts, but he stops. For whatever reason, he just stops there. But the ball still goes towards him. So we have to make do with that. We missed a shot. It's a wide open AI shot. It's fine. Okay, so now we go the other way. I'm going to skip a little bit more here. You can see that we keep the lead. And we kind of... What's the word? I'm not going to say we struggled to finish the game. I just wish we had gotten a bit more comfortable, because usually if you play with a good team, you want to stay with them, right? Usually when you win, you stay with that team because you win with that team, right? I left after this game because I don't know if we win the next game. I don't know. So that's a bad pass. I guess it looked open, but I'm going to skip a little more because you guys don't need to see everything. And you already know I'm going to win this game. You can see that we just have no chemistry at all. We're just kind of doing things. And look, it's a wreck. Like I said, this happens. If we were losing right now, I would not be surprised, right? If I don't have the game that I have, we're probably going to lose this game. And that's unfortunate, right? You don't want to, or at least I don't want to, have to make almost every shot I take every game to win the game. I don't want that kind of pressure every time. And I do like involving people. That's another thing. I like involving people on plays and distributing the ball. It makes everybody feel better when they're playing. You see there, I got an easy assist, and I think I get only one more this game, even though I'm averaging almost 10 assists per game right now. I'm averaging quite a lot. And with that, I mean, that's basically it. You guys can see that we win here. So, hey, if you've watched this far and you've maybe learned something just by watching the game, let me know in the comments. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to watch. I have a center build right now, and I have this point guard build. If you need jump shot videos, if you need whatever other tips, build making videos, let me know. I'm trying to look out for all the new people to the 2K series and anybody that's still learning the game. That's kind of my thing, at least for now. And not entirely. I still post some fun, clips, dribble clips, pro-am videos and whatnot. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.